Oh my god. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me, okay? I wasn't doing anything bad. I was actually doing good things while I was gone. I'm doing great, still sober. If you're concerned, I'm doing great. I'm like 7.5 months sober, bitch. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I was a busy bee. I took a little break from YouTube. I think it's been like a month now, a month and a half, and I think that's the longest that I've gone without posting, like since like the beginning of my channel. It's kind of crazy, and I've had a lot of people ask me, hey Korie, are you okay? Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I feel like I said this in one of my last videos, but I feel like now that I've shared so much of my life online about like my mental health and like my sobriety and stuff, that when I go missing, people get concerned and they think that I'm up to no good. But I just want you to know that I'm great. I missed you guys so freaking much. I love you guys so freaking much. I hope that you guys don't abandon me because I was gone for so long. I hope that you guys are still here. I hope that there's still subscribers on my channel that are going to be active. It's kind of a bummer, but whoever is here, I'm so fucking thankful for you. But anyways, let me stop fucking rambling and shut my little stupid mouth. And what are we doing today? I'm going to do an updated makeup routine. And I know that I have so many of these on my channel. Like, I feel like every month I'm like, updated makeup routine. But it's because I change my makeup all the time. Like, I'm constantly learning different techniques from videos I see on fucking TikTok. I swear. That fucking app has taught me more in my whole life than anything else. But anyways, I feel like I'm constantly changing how I do my makeup. So, I've had a couple... Bitch, I've been breaking out so bad. I feel like I wear this shirt in every single video. It's just like my comfortable shirt. Like, I wear it to bed and shit. Ow! I just put that into my hair extension and almost ripped out my hair. Look is full coverage and beautiful, and it's not one bit dewy. I'm a matte girl. I like being matte, okay? I say that all the time. Okay, let's start priming our face. Let me take my nose piercing out because no one likes a nose piercing covered in makeup. We want a nice shiny one. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm gonna put this all over her whole face. I have been breaking out like a bitch. Like, it's actually the most annoying thing in the whole entire world. We're gonna go with the NARS concealer, and this is the shade Vanilla. They need to make a dupe of this, like a drugstore dupe. This is a lot of money, and I feel like e.l.f. is capable of like making a dupe of this because e.l.f. makes dupes for everything. So yeah, e.l.f. needs to fucking do that because I don't want to spend however much money this is, like $40 for this little thing. No, bitch. And then I'm going to use this little brush like this. It's just like a, I think, what is it called? Synthetic? I don't know. And we're going to cover my little acnes with it. But anyways, the reason that I broke out with all this acne is because of Diet Coke, bitch. Okay, so remember how I told you a couple months ago my new obsession was cherry Coke? And I was drinking a bunch of cherry Coke, and then someone was like, you probably shouldn't do that, it'll break your skin out. So I was like, okay, let me not do that. So I stopped drinking cherry Coke, and then I got onto this calorie deficit diet. Also, would you guys want to see a video on that? Like, I'm not too far into my journey. I've probably been doing it for like a month now. But, would you guys want to see like the meals that I make? Like the low calorie meals I make? Yeah, so I couldn't drink my cherry Coke anymore because it has a lot of calories in it and it was breaking me out. But I was like, you know what? Let's try Diet Coke. Diet Coke still broke me out. But I think it was my fault because I kind of just like replaced water with Diet Coke. Like, I was drinking way more Diet Coke than I was even drinking water, and I think that's why my skin broke out so bad. But now I'm like terrified of drinking soda because I don't want my skin to break out. Tell me a beverage I can drink that won't make my skin like this, and don't fucking say water, bitch. I want something fun. And now I'm gonna take this Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour foundation powder. This is the one that like went viral on TikTok for a little bit. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you have dry skin, this is not the routine for you. If you have oily skin, it could work for you, but like if you have normal skin, it'll work for you too. My skin's normal. It's not oily and it's not dry. It's just like right in between. But if you have dry skin, this is gonna make dry patches on your face, and I don't want you walking around like that, so maybe don't listen to me, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna use a powder puff, and I'm gonna go in with this and get a good bit on here and go and set those pimples. And this adds like another bit of coverage, but this also makes it so then when I go in with my foundation, it doesn't move the stuff that I already have on my face. Like, it'll keep that coverage there. Now we're gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation, and this is like a I don't want to say hydrating. Is it hydrating? It's like a dewy foundation. So if I were to go in with like a super matte foundation on top of like what I just did to my face, it probably wouldn't blend, but this blends on top of this, so that's really great. But this shade is in 7C, and I went to Sephora and there was like 3 shades left, and this was one of them, and I was like, this will work, this is good enough. So don't talk about the color match. I know. Do you guys want me to like make my setup more professional and like get a nice like plain color black backdrop and like film with like really nice lighting and like be really professional about it? Or do you guys kind of like how like my videos are a little bit laid back and I'm just like doing my makeup in my room? What do you guys want? Because like I could like get better quality and like do like pretty lights and like have like, you know, not a lot going on in the back. I'm talking like the real beauty gurus, okay? Would you rather have that, or do you guys like this more? Because I could understand if you like this more, you know, but let me know, because I've been debating that. I feel like my setup is not the best. I mean, it's not not good at all, but let me know. And I've said this in so many videos before, but when I blend, I literally will blend for so long. Like when it looks like it's blended into your skin enough, literally keep doing it. Like you want to get that in every little pore of your face. I feel like that's what like gives you like the smoothest application. And I know apparently this foundation has stuff in it that could make you break out, but how the fuck am I supposed to know if I have acne anyways? You know what I mean? Like I will go like a week without wearing makeup and like I'll still have acne. So I don't know if it's this product or not. Do you know what I mean? Update on my life. What was I doing for this past month while I was not posting? I was actually taking a course to become a peer support specialist, which it was through NAMI, California, which is the National Alliance of Mental Health or some shit like that. But yeah, so I could like work in a rehab or like work in a mental health facility, like to help people that are like me, that have mental health problems and substance abuse issues, you know? A peer support specialist is someone that either has their own lived experience with mental health issues or a family member that has it. So yeah, pretty much the job is like to use your own lived experience to be able to like help and support families and like guide them with resources and shit through, that sounds bad, I need to be professional about this. They guide them with resources and stuff through their recovery of mental health and substance abuse. They give them the resources and the help that they need and the support. So I want to be able to help people and be in that field, because I don't know, I just feel like that's what I need to do. I feel like I've gotten to a certain point in my life where I'm stable and I feel good, and I've like lived through those things, and I feel like I'm here for a reason, and I don't know if that's to help other people, but that's what I want to do. So I did that training. It was 80 hours. Okay, now the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. Okay, I'm gonna let this on my face, and you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot. Well, no, not yet, because I'm gonna go in with more. This is the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Concealer in the shade Fair 2. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this here to go in with cream contour. Okay, we're gonna take this Juvias Place contour, or no, this is a foundation stick. If you guys have been watching my channel for like a long time, like since 2019, I've had this same thing since then. Like since I lived up in LA. Bitch, this is old and expired, and like literally it's kind of crazy how long I've had this, but bitch, I'm gonna still use it because an expiration date means nothing to me. I'm gonna get my money's worth and use it until it's gone. Okay, and now I'm gonna use this Makeup by L'Oreal X Morphe collection brush. It's like this. Morphe's going out of business, that's crazy. And then I'm going to take a little bit on here, and then we're going to go like this. A little warmth. Low-key, I want to make it super, super, super intense, because when I blend out this concealer, it's going to kind of make it a little bit lighter. So I want to make sure it's like actually really fucking dark. So don't be intimidated, okay? It's going to look crazy at first. Nothing new has been going on in my life. I literally was just doing that course. I go to AA and NA meetings all the time. Don't really have any friends, but that's okay. That's the one thing about getting sober. you end up like being really lonely because like all the friends that you used to like use and drink with, you can't really hang out with anymore because you like realize that's like the only thing that you guys were hanging out for. So it's like, it's kind of sad, low-key, but it's better to be lonely like this than be fucking up my life. Damn, I look really crazy. Just wait a second. I'm like my everyday makeup routine. Okay, just keep blending, and then with like excess from the sponge that has concealer on it, I just like go and clean up the bottom of this. My friend Lexi on TikTok taught me this. She didn't personally teach me this, I saw a video of hers, okay? But to go right here, because I don't know if you guys get that like buildup on this like the sides of your nose that is so like you can see it like instantly when you're done with your makeup, and then it gets worse throughout the day. But taking that off with a makeup wipe before you set your face makes such a difference. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. This stuff is the shit, okay? I think it's like $5 and it's so good. I've like replaced it with my Maybelline Fit Me because Maybelline Fit Me, bitch, I almost just had a stroke. Maybelline Fit Me loose powder used to be my fucking shit, and then I tried this because that girl on TikTok too, my friend Lexi, she was using this and her makeup is beautiful, so I was like, bitch, I need it, and I tried it and it's really that good. Okay, powder puff, load that bitch, load it. I'm not gonna bake, I'm just gonna push it into my skin. I've said this for years. This is one thing I haven't changed. Push it in there. Like I said, I'm not technically baking because I'm not like leaving it there for a long time, but I do this on both sides. Like, I don't want a single part of my face to be dewy. And maybe you do. Maybe that's how you like your makeup. But it's not how I like mine. Okay, get your forehead. I have this little cream contour. I'm just gonna lightly go over it and make sure there's like not a harsh line right here. Alrighty, now we look like Casper the Ghost. Okay, my dog chewed this palette the fuck up, but this is the Physician Formula Breakfast Club Saturday Detention shit. I don't know. It's a mess in here, but we're gonna use these two contour shades. These are literally just the Physician Formula Butter Bronzers. This is the light one, and then this one's the medium one, and I'm gonna use both of these. This Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, it's this thing, just in a palette, okay? From the same collection, Makeup by L'Oreal X Morphe, and I'm gonna go in with the light bronzer, and I'm gonna go back over the area, what is in my hair, that I put the cream bronzer, just because it kind of got hidden. I like to take my bronzer all the way like in the apples of my cheeks like this. I just feel like it looks weird when it's like this and then it stops, so I like it when it's all blended. And I don't know why it looks better when I do this, but instead of just having like a line here and a line here, I like to make sure where my ear and my jaw is like connected to really get it, and then make sure we just get the ears because we want them to be the same color, you know? Mine aren't really. My ears are just fucking pink right now. I think it's because I'm cold. We're gonna go in with the same palette and use this little brush, also from the Makeup by L'Oreal. We're gonna go in with that lighter bronzer, just the regular butter bronzer that I showed you. And then we're just gonna put some of it in my crease. I do this part a little bit differently, and I'll show you what I changed. I always use whatever bronzer I used on my face on my eyes, just so like everything is all cohesive and like together. It just makes everything look more beautiful. Fan it and like go out this way. Now I'm going to take the same color and drag it down the sides of my nose just to do a little quick nose contour. And the only time I'm going to use the really dark color is like underneath right here. After I put that bronzer on my face, I like to go in with the same brush that I used for the powder and then just like soften up the lines just so it's blended. At the front of my eyebrows, I know that I like used to do this all the time where I would like combine this whole area together, but I always put it at like the like in my eyebrow now, and it's gonna look crazy until I do my eyebrows, but it makes everything look so much more cohesive. Like, trust me, this little step makes all the difference. I put it, you see how I'm putting it in my eyebrows right here, and I go back in with whatever excess is left on this little powder puff to just slightly clean up the sides. And now I use 3 different blushes, and that is not necessary. I promise you it's not necessary. But this first one I'm going to use is from the brand Flower Nose, and it's the Circus Series Gradient Blush in the shade Wonderful Festival. Look how cute this fucking packaging is. I think I was talking about that last time I did a makeup tutorial, but so cute. And this is also from the same collection of Makeup by Ariel brushes. And I'm telling you, I feel like blush is when this whole look starts to look how it should. Like, my face looked very much like just bronzer and like white, and then when I add the blush, it does like that perfect, like, I don't know, middle shade of like gradients. This blush is like a light pinky shade. This is the first one I go in with. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this, get it nice and good on here, and then put it on my face like this. You see, I'm not doing like the full-on pink under eye like I was doing in like one of my last videos, but this looks so pretty when you do that. This blush is like light enough that it doesn't look crazy when I do that. This is the Berry Connection from Essence. You guys already know I love this blush. Pretty. I really want to get that Juvia's Place blush. I really want to get it. Or the new blush from One Size Beauty. Oh, and with this blush from Ofra, it's the Candy Apple blush, and then I use this little angle brush that's pretty dense, and this is darker than all the rest of the blushes I used. And now I'm gonna put it like right here where my contour is pretty much, and it's just gonna make it not look so light right there. Like, I want the pinkness to be there, but not like super light. Does that make sense? This is the Ofra highlighter in Glazed Donut. It's the collaboration with Nikki Tutorials, the queen. I'm going to use this tiny little brush that I've been using for years, got it out of the swap meet, and we're going to highlight my nose, and my nose only, because I don't like having highlight on my cheeks anymore. I like slowly started doing less and less highlight on my cheeks, and then I just randomly one day was like, no, I don't want it anymore. Okay, and we're going to make an exclamation point, but you guys already knew that. Okay, and then I also take another tweezer, Q-tip, and I get the gunk and all the excess product that I got in my eye right there, because low-key, I noticed that if I don't do this, do you guys know when you like start going to like through with the rest of your day, and then you'll get like these chunks in the middle of like in the corners of your eyes, and you're like, what is that? And it's because you didn't do this, because like makeup product gets in there. Or have you guys ever noticed like your eyes will water, and you're like, bitch, what the fuck, I just put in all that work of my makeup to make it look beautiful, and then your eyes start watering? Okay, I've noticed, for me personally, the reason why my eyes do that is because there's so much makeup in my eyes that I don't realize. So then I also take a Q-tip, and how this is called, a Q-tip or a cotton swab, and I get all the excess makeup from in my eyes. I am using so many, bitch, I think that was the universe telling me to shut up. I have used so many e.l.f. products in this video, and that's because e.l.f. is fucking good, and I think e.l.f. probably is my favorite makeup brand. But anyways, this is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16-hour wear from e.l.f. And I'm going to spray this, like a bunch of it. And I love the spray of this powder in, so everything becomes one. And I would honestly use my One Size Beauty setting spray to like really lock this in, but I ran out and I need to buy more. And you think that's all? No. Do one more. Will this make you run out of setting spray really fast? Yes. But it'll make you look beautiful. I need to get one of those little handheld fans. Handheld. I knew that sounded wrong. I need to get a handheld fan. Now I'm gonna draw my little beauty marks that I always do and turn some of them into moles because that's just what I do. And sometimes I'll have people say, what's on your face? And they'll think it's mascara, and I'm like, no, it's a mole. So don't let anyone change you from being who you are. Do what you want. I go in with the dip brow like I always have. I'm so loyal to this shit. Like, this is the one staple in my makeup routine that has not changed. Don't be scared of this. If you can use it properly, you won't have the 2016 brows, okay? This is in the shade medium brown, and this is a brush from MAC. I have no idea which one it is. It's rubbed off, but my camera is running low on battery. Okay, anyways, I literally go like this. Get that front part looking good. And then I make a little line on the other side to match them up. And I try to like make them even before I start doing the rest of them. Try to feather it up as much as possible. Actually, when my camera dies, I'll just record on my phone. The quality will change, but don't want to leave y'all hanging. I'm pretty much gonna leave them like this. Just gonna fix them up a little, the front of them, not, I'll do a tail, okay? Just give me a second. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much good enough. I like having my eyebrow piercings because it makes me not make my eyebrows too thick, which is really great because I have to stay in the lines. The lighting over here was better than over there this whole time. Bitch, I'm gonna make them very thin. You see how my eyebrow piercing makes it so I can't make them super thick? Love that. I'm holding my breath. Oh my god. Okay, it stopped recording because I hate recording on my phone, bitch. Okay, it looks better though. So what I did in this time, so annoying. I finished my eyebrow and I put on these lashes. These lashes are from Shein. I will link them down below. But what I was just trying to show you guys was I add this little step in of putting eyeliner on the top, not the bottom waterline, but the top one. This is the Italia lip liner, not lip liner, eyeliner. It's just the black one. I would have shown you like the before and after of how much of a difference this makes, but I wasn't fucking recording. Whatever, I look beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna do the bottom lashes, and this is the Lights Camera lashes from Tarte. I had a lot of people ask me how I did, like I posted a video reviewing eyelashes, I think. And everyone was like, I bought an eyelash tutorial, but I don't do anything special. Like I don't know. I think what's makes a difference is like I take a lot of time doing it. I take my time doing them, and I put a lot of mascara. But I like to like really coat these hoes. Like when you think you're done, put more. The difference it makes, make them look clumpy. I like how it looks when it's a little clumpy. And now, I'm going to take this lip liner. It's from Nova Beauty, and it's in the shade Brown 1. And we're going to line my lips. Lip liner. It broke. I hate when that happens. Fill the sides in, and like most of it, we're going to fill in most of it, like all of it, except for the center. And of course, MAC Honey Love, right? It's an OG and it's always good. Put it in the middle. Ooh! That was good. Ooh, that is so gorgeous. Okay, that's all. It's done. But okay, I'm gonna go do my hair and be back. But this is it. Gorgeous. Okay, I'll be right back. I went and did my hair, made myself look cute, and this is the finished look. Yeah, I love you guys so freaking much. I'm gonna link every single product down below. Don't you worry. I hope that you have the best day ever, and I love you so much. And you better be good to your goddamn brain, or I'll beat you up. But you already knew that. Oh, it feels good to say that. Okay, I love you so much. Goodbye. I'll see you next week. Love ya.